Hey there, so as usual I'm dripping with sweat. It's humid and there's loads of mosquitoes. Just pushed up the trail. Bit of news is new bike day. Woohoo! So now I've got the full suspension bike. It's Boost. It's got NX Eagle drivetrain. It's got a RockShox Revelation 150 travel front fork. It's got a 140 travel RockShox Debonair rear shock. It's an L size. My previous bike, which I still have, is an M size. The M size bike feels small and the L size bike feels large. So what are you going to do? Just got to get used to it. I've changed the dropper post to a 120 because this is more comfortable for me, and yeah, it's nice. The reach is fantastic. It's brilliant, spot on. It does feel like a taller bike, so I have to get used to that. So it's like 14.5 kilograms all up now, tubeless. And my other bike is 12.5, so it's a 2 kilogram increase on the weight of the bike, which you have to expect. The full suspension is going to be heavier, so it's about the same as Canyon Spectral 6. So yeah, I'm finding the weight and the full suspension something that I have to get used to. Doing bunny hops is really hard. I can bunny hop, but I'm getting about that much height on the back wheel, whereas on my other bike, I can get 50 centimeters. Pedaling wise, like going up on road rides and going up hills and stuff, no problem, no difference from before. Like it feels easier actually, but I think it's a little bit slower. But who knows? Like one of the big hills that I go up, I got my second best time the first day out on this. Oh, these tyres are 2.6, they're huge, but they're lovely. I've just been down the trail twice now and they've got loads of grip. It's wet today, seem to have loads of grip, so that's good. Coming through. Oh, this is totally... Oh god damn it. You can get through here. Oh yeah, that's a lot smoother than on a hardtail, isn't it? Just pump through that log. Like there's nothing there. Oh, and I've got spiders in my face. Let's just do a bit of clearing. I mean, that ride's like nothing. So there is that, eh? I might find some blockages further down. take this very cautious. It's our first time riding this bike on an actual trail, and it's a larger size, which I'm a bit worried about. Oh, now we've got a problem. Oh, fuck. Getting that way right now. You might think I've pissed myself, but I haven't, it's just sweat. This is, you can just wring this t-shirt out. Right, so I mean, the reason I chose this bike is basically I had about 4 or 5 bikes on my list. The Canyon Spectral 6, this bike, YT Jeffsy Base AL, the Commensal AM I think it was. So the Commensal was out straight away because they wouldn't ship to Japan and the price was really high. Well, they would ship to Japan, but they're basically double the price of the bike. So it's like, no thanks. YT was the same deal. They were going to charge me $5,000 for the base model. No thank you. 4,000 something dollars for the base model. No thanks. So I was down to Canyon Spectral or this. The Spectral has a high seat post and I was really worried about that. Also the Canyon Spectral page is just flooded with stories of the frame cracking, and I can't deal with that living where I live. It's too far away to be able to do anything about it. So then while I was umming and ahhing, this bike just suddenly dropped in price on sale. So I got about $600-700 off the price. So there we go. So that was the decision made. There's no way you could get a bike of this spec, this weight, at that price. There's just nothing else that competes without paying another $1,000. So that was it. Right, I think we're gonna go for another run down. We're going down the trail route. The downhill route's got some trees across. I did go down before, put some footage in of that. I'm now going to go back down the trail route, which is wet, a bit muddy, lots of leaves. These bars are too wide. I need chopping down a little bit, just a little bit. 800's too wide. I think I'll go for 780. My arms are killing me practicing bunny hops on this bike because it's heavier. I know what those muscles are called on the front of your arm next to your elbow. They are fucking killing me. Sketch face. I mean, that jump doesn't seem any smoother than it is on my hardtail. Well, a lot of this other stuff does. part of the reason is I'm exaggerating that jump because today, I'm slipping out now.